Art-wise, this year has been pretty uneventful, but I didn't want to break my own habit of doing a little bit of recap this year. The reason, in short, is that I just didn't have the brain space. A lot of other things have happened. We moved from one country to another, new job, all that jazz that comes with that, and I just have not been in the art making mood. But lately I have been thinking about making more art, and I feel a little bit sad that I didn't get to, follow through on my art journey this year. I do want to restart the art journey back for the next year. A few days ago, I actually hung up some of my art from the past years and also from when I was still a kid. And I find that really motivating to look at because, I can see it from my desk, and it makes me feel like I want to do more of that. And the wall is not full yet, so I can still hang up stuff there if I feel like it. So that's that. I did, however, want to end the year with a dry brush portrait just because I didn't do any of those this year. So this is the only one, the one that you see me working on in this video. I was experimenting a little bit with a base of watercolor, like a watercolor wash, as you can see. And I have been dabbling a little bit with watercolor this year. The puppy portrait that I made for my sister, I think, is the most successful painting that I made this year. It's really not much to show for, but yeah. I'm really curious, for those of you who are watching this video, if your art year has been really good, if you feel good about the progress that you've made, if you have any new goals for the new year. I haven't really come up with a list yet of what I want to work on. I just know that I want to do more. But other than that, I haven't really set up a goal list or anything yet. Sometimes that feels nice to, have specific things that you want to work on. Oh, well, one thing I think that I want to do is work a bit more on drawing. A lot of the time when I'm working on dry brush portraits, because the paper is really delicate and it's very, very hard to erase things, and if you go really dark, it's impossible to erase it, I usually trace the reference onto the paper, the outline of the reference, just so that I have a starting point. But I feel like through that I have been drawing less, and obviously it's not the point for me to get lazy as far as drawing goes, because that's a skill that I will always need and that I will always value. And just because I don't draw, for example, for dry brush portraits directly onto the paper doesn't mean that I don't want to be able to do it. And I mean, I do it occasionally, just this year has not been very good, and I guess I'm a little out of practice. So if there's one thing that I want to do in the new year, then it's drawing more, drawing faces, drawing anything really, just to get better with proportions. That's the one thing that I'm not always super confident, or placement of features in the face. Sometimes they're a tiny bit off. And I see that. Yeah, but I'm really curious. Do you have any plans for the new year? Leave a comment down below if you feel so inclined, and I will be happy to reply to you if you have any questions. Yeah, let's start a bit of a conversation. I'd love that. And otherwise, I just really hope that you're doing well. Art-wise and otherwise, I guess. And yeah, I really hope that we all can have a terrific next year, a terrific 2022. Bye!